Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem HaKadosh, and double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Adonai Allah from Jimmish Co. And just going back with you with another lesson, yeah, not too long ago, right, Putin was almost assassinated, right, by Ukrainian drones, right? And so what happened is that Russia strikes Ukraine, right? It says Russia recently conducted its largest air attack on Ukraine, targeting Kyiv and other regions in the country and killing over 15 people and injuring dozens. The attacks, which occurred over the weekend of May 25th during stall negotiations, were in order and magnitude higher and more deadly than the previous salvos. As Russia escalates assault on Ukraine with massive drone attacks on city. And the reason why this happened is because Ukraine was about to assassinate Putin with drones. So that's why you saw Russia, retaliating back at Ukraine, with an even larger attack. And so basically, they're about to do Ukraine and Russia were about to make a peace deal, all right, but according to the scriptures, right, there ain't gonna be no peace here on the earth, all right. Nothing's going back to normal, all right. There's gonna be no peace on earth, all right. In the scriptures, it tells you that that there should be wars and rumors of wars, right, in these latter days, and that's what we're seeing, all right. Wars and rumors of wars, and it never tell you about nations coming together in peace, right? But nonetheless, whatever is written in the scriptures, it will come to pass. First, I'm going to bring out Matthew 24:7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." And in these last days, all you're going to see is nothing but sorrows, right? And it's only going to get worse. Revelations 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And eventually, right, the final nuclear war to end all wars will come to pass, to where America is going to get destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, right, by these other countries that are going to be firing their missiles over here in the United States. Right, third war is fastly approaching, and all the prophecies are also going in order, coming to pass as well, is written in the scriptures. All right, and whether you believe it or not, no matter what happens, right, World War III will take place. All right, there will be no peace deals. There will be no peace here on this earth. All right, until Yahweh Shai returns and destroys America and 2/3 of our people, along with Esau and those who are affiliated with them. It says Isaiah 55:11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing wherein I sent it. And the Lord's words are not going to return unto him void. All right, all what you see and the scriptures are eventually going to come to pass, right? Because it's prophecy. All right, we're literally living in, we're basically living in, the Lord's movie, right? The Lord literally controls everything, and all what you see happening is, war, right? The scriptures tells you about the king's heart. King's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Dang. Yeah. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it with whithersoever he will. So yeah, no matter what, right, the Lord controls everybody. All right, and right now, the Lord is pouring the Spirit on Esau. All right, to blow up this upcoming nuclear war, right? That will come to pass in the nearby future. And then you basically just saw Russia retaliating at Ukraine with no peace deal, but with the largest air attack on Ukraine. All right, and really, it's of the will of the Lord. All right, at the end of the day, are these people, these rulers, all right, these kings of these nations, all right, such as your governments, like Donald Trump, Russia, Putin, um, and all these other countries, all right, and they're all, at the end of the day, they're all being controlled by the Lord. Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart isn't. Oh, it's like. Well, yeah, I finally found it, but it's a lot. Ezekiel 7 and 5 says, "Thus saith the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come." And it didn't say anything about peace. Right? There is going to be no peace deals in these last days. Right? These countries will go to war with each other. And it's all being done of the will of the Lord. And end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. And yeah, only doom, right? It's only doom is coming, all right, for this world, all right. In these last days, there ain't gonna be no peace. This says Isaiah 47 and 1, talking about, America, right, which is, Babylon the Great. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, right, speaking about America. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thighs, pass over the rivers, the nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So when the Lord returns, right, and he comes back, with vengeance, right, he's going to destroy America, right, by the way of thermonuclear missiles, and by his chariots, which will be uh, beaming, all right, those lasers down here in America. And it says, and I will not meet thee as a man. And yeah, the Lord is not gonna have no pity on nobody. He's gonna have no pity on no wicked individual, right? And especially on Esau, right? The Lord is about to come back and destroys Esau's kingdom. So like, yeah, there's gonna be no peace here on earth. But it says, Isaiah 63:1, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments, from Basra? Basra being, a place or inhabited by Edomites, but at the end of the day, it's really just talking about a nation of people, right? Specifically, Esau, Edom. This that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fit. And yeah, the Lord, it literally says, his apparel, why are your clothes so red, as if you have been treading out grapes? And yeah, the Lord is going to come back, with vengeance. All right, the Lord is not going to come back in peace. Right, there's going to be no peace here on earth. Right, especially with these nations that are about to go to war with each other. There is going to be no peace talks. There's going to be no peace deals. It says verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And yeah, the Lord's about to come back with vengeance, and He's about to avenge, right, His elect. Right, here, Esau is doomed. Right, there's gonna be no peace for Esau. Esau is gonna be doomed at the end of the day. All right, for all the things that he has done, all right, to the Lord's people, the apple of the Lord's eye. But nonetheless, that was just it to that lesson. Right, in these last days, or you're not gonna see any peace deals being reached. Right, all you're gonna see is war. Right, a lot of hell breaking loose, and nothing but sorrow. But yeah, I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.